Hi guys, it's Rashad. This is the start of a new bi-weekly vlog. I'm not gonna open up with all my plans for the week because I actually have not done my weekly spread. It is 9:02 p.m. We'll see. Um, Today was an okay day. I washed my hair and twisted it. I have done a big chunk of photo organizing today, and the last video was up. I need to edit last the last vlog so that can go up tomorrow. Wish me luck. But yeah, I didn't do my weekly spread. I don't know what my plans are this week. I suppose I can give like a quick thing, what I know off the top of my head. I'm hoping to be more productive this week because I do still need to get stuff done, but Wednesday is the 19th and then Friday is the 21st. So BTS is coming back. It's only a single though, so we'll see how things go. I don't have the schedule in front of me. Maybe I'll put it on the screen here, but not no, I won't, because this will all be 2 weeks old by the time you see this vlog. Anyway, so I know how I am, and part of the unproductivity of last week was because I was catching up on BTS content, because BTS was on my mind with them coming back. I knew I wanted to catch up on Island episodes so I can watch the episode they would be on the 14th live, which I did. But I was also catching up on Break the Silence episodes, which was their last documentary, and I just never got around to watching it. I still have one more episode to watch, so there's that. But yeah, so on the 19th, their new documentary In the Soup first episode comes out. Then on the 21st, that English single drops, Dynamite. I don't know how I'm gonna feel about that. As a longtime K-pop fan, I personally have issues where English language singles usually are a miss for me. Like, I don't like them as much for whatever reasons. Like, I don't begrudge the artist for doing it or anything like that. It's just, music is subjective, and I subjectively tend to not like that. This goes for other languages and other ethnicities as well. Like, I tend to prefer the language I first hear that artist in. So we'll see. So like Spanish, Hispanic, even various West African artists, I tend to like them doing their music in their language, preferably to say English. So yeah, there's promotion behind that. There'll probably be like interviews dropping left, right, and center, and there's I think there's like some kind of countdown they're doing on YouTube, and then they have a thing afterwards on V Live. So, but that's Friday. So, but my problem is, as a small business owner, I have issues with organizing my time to fit like 9 to 5. If I was working a 9 to 5 job for someone else, this would be like, okay, well, after work, then you can pay attention to all of this stuff, but I don't have that now. So yeah, anyway, reading. I have become interested again in Assassin's Quest. And of course, it is the ebook copy I have is due back in 3 days. So I have 3 days to finish it. I was 25% of the way through it, so the goal is to finish 25% over the next 3 days. So I want to be, by the time I go to sleep tonight, at 50%, and then Tuesday night to be at 75% to finish Wednesday night and have that done. I can go back and watch the live show and then figure out if I want to move on to live ship traders anytime soon, and I can start Way of Kings, which is the other big chunk. I'm also still reading, what is the name of this book? The Truth About Love by Stephanie Lawrence. I want to finish that. I'm 66% of the way through. I'll probably finish it tomorrow. I'll probably be skimming these romance scenes. They're not what I want right now. It's the type of sex scenes. There's not enough happening in this story. Like, the plot is slightly ridiculous, or maybe more than slightly ridiculous, but that's fine. I've read ridiculous plots before. It's just their relationship, the romance outside of the plot, because there is a plot, it's not just a romance, is so cookie cutter to a lot of others in this series, and I'm not getting what's unique about these two individuals and then them as a couple. There's nothing really, like, he's a painter, okay, and that means, like, he sees more deeply into people or some shit, okay, but that is a very finite part of his personality, and that's it. So, and then she just happens to be a victim of circumstance, and a decent enough girl, you know. I don't, wouldn't kick her to the curb or anything like that. I like her. She seems nice. But, like, she doesn't seem to have much of a personality either, so, yeah. I just don't care that, okay, you guys are having sex, that's nice. Can we get back to the murder mystery, which I know is not going to be very elaborate, because this is a romance novel. The romance takes precedence, so I don't know. But yeah, yesterday, Becca from Becca and Books put out her announcement video for Becca's Bookoplathon, the month-long edition, which will be happening next month in September. And I have to figure out how I want to participate in that. Whether I want to create a TBR ahead of time, or if I want to roll as I go and pick my books as I go. I don't know. But there's also the fact that last year I made plans for this year to participate in Space Opera September. So at least one or two space operas I want to read next month. That's on top of keeping up with this Cosmere Long read-along and read-along and Elderly Along, which will be the live ship traders, which I need to start if I want to continue with Elderly Along. Then I saw today there's a history. Well, no, that's for this week, I think, so that's not gonna happen. But yeah, I just need to start thinking about books for next month because I don't own them. I have to get them from the library, so I need to request. See how long they take. But yeah, I'll probably come back and talk about like business stuff and an update along the way somewhere. This is already long. Oh, I did it. I finished this book. I did it. So what did I do? I finished Assassin's Quest. More importantly, I read 50% of this book in 13 hours today. It is due back in an hour. Since it's an ebook from the library, they take it back instantly as soon as the time is up. No late fees. And like that's pretty much all I did today because I knew. Because I got to that 50% point and I wanted to know the rest. What else? Oh, so I've put off doing my plan with me video till tomorrow. I'll film that tomorrow. I did start penciling in some design stuff, and I'll do more of that tonight and early tomorrow. What else? Yeah, I think that's all I wanted to tell you guys. Anyway, Instagram is giving me issues because, well, not Instagram, actually it's my phone and my tablet. So my phone is old and it won't, the Instagram won't update and it won't let me post anything. So I still take photos with that phone because it still has the best camera of everything I own. Y'all. What I started doing was just transferring the photos to my tablet and then uploading from there. But now my photos are too big and good quality. The quality is too good to post on Instagram, so now I have to edit. And the editing software is on my phone, so I have to edit the photos and put them onto my tablet. And again, this is like a two-step process. Move them from the phone to a computer, then from the computer to the tablet. And now the tablet is like doing stupid things like flipping my stories and crashing when I go to post. So I'm really irritated. This has happened like the past 2 weeks in a row, and posting consistently is difficult enough for me. I had gotten to the habit of like scheduling 2 weeks worth, and for stuff that I can't schedule because I have a free account, like multiple photos or whatever, I just upload them as I go. But now all of that is hampered. So yeah, tonight I will be doing whatever needs to be done. Some more penciling in for doing my plan with me tomorrow, and I think tonight is the night for BTS Dynamite. So they have a countdown happening. Oh, I watched In the Soup yesterday, episode 1. I didn't update because I needed to read, and then I didn't read. But, I liked it. It's very much about, like, Bon Voyage, except they're in Korea, so they get a lot more of what they want, and there's no sightseeing because, COVID-19. but it's really nice. It's just as relaxing as it was before, and I mean, as Bon Voyage episodes are. So yeah, where's the schedule? Okay, so I had to find the BTS schedule of events. Will it show? Will you show? I guess not. But so the countdown live, come on, is Eastern time. Oh, it's tonight at 11:30 p.m. Eastern time. I mean, I'll be up, but yeah. So that's tonight, and then at midnight, the official music video comes out. And then at 6 a.m., they have a comeback live on V Live. So the countdown is happening on YouTube, which is different, but it's okay. And then at 5 p.m. tomorrow, they have MTV Fresh Out Live. So I finished this book just in time for the beginning of BTS comeback. Like I mentioned before, I'm sure there's gonna be lots of interviews and things, so that's how I'll be spending my time for like 24 hours probably. Looking at all the BTS stuff, filming my plan with me, and yeah, I'll see you guys later. I'm playing Becca's Bookoplathon September, so that means I got this little board here printed out, and these are my community chest cards, and the yellow are my chance cards. These have books on the back, and these have prompts on the back. This little citrine tumbled stone is my game piece, citrine being my birthstone. But yeah, let's go. I'm gonna roll as I go through the month, rather than picking my entire TBR for the month. I do have an idea of some books I want to read, but we'll take it one roll at a time. So, before we begin, I need the dice. So here they are. I'm going to put this over here because it keeps sliding. Roll number 1. I don't even know. That's... let's do this again. Roll number 1. 7. So here's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And right off the bat, I get a chance card. So my chance cards are, I think, 5 books I really want to read and 5 books I'm not 100% sure about. So that won't stay there. But I landed on chance, right? 1, 2, 3, 6, 7. Yeah. I'm glad I put effort into this. Well, what will I get from my chance card? Attack on Titan Volume 30. Now, this is a book I don't own. I have to get it from the library. So, this readathon is from September 1st to the 30th. And I knew that my own TBR, the own books that I haven't read, is not that large. So, I'm starting early, so I have time to request any library books, which I'm grateful for because there's a library book I need to request. Because this is a manga and very short, let's roll for number 3. Okay, I need to roll off the game board, sorry. That is, let me just mush it over, 5. So, I was on chance 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. An ebook or audiobook. Isn't that lovely? So, I'll come back at some point and let you know what book I chose. Probably one definitely from the libraries, because I don't own any. But, bye-bye. I am here with an update that I have not done in a while, and that's fine. I haven't done a weekly spread, so you haven't seen it, because they are working in one sense, but they're also keeping me from doing daily spreads, and I would like to get back to doing daily spreads. I'm on my second notebook of the 2 I bought a couple of months ago, so yeah, it's like one or the other because I don't have as much space, I guess, whatever. Events for this week. Not much other than BTS stuff. I have no personal plans, other than to watch things. I have been in the BTS bubble for the most part, other than, average workday stuff. So, yeah, tons of interviews. They've been putting out lots of other content as well. So, yeah. Episode 2 of In the Soup is tomorrow, so I'll be watching that. I haven't been sleeping well. I'm not gonna get into why. I think it's personal stress and then outside circumstances, mostly beyond my control. So, nothing I've talked about before, though. This has not been a good year for sleep, though. It gives me headaches, like, not pain, but pressure. Mostly behind my eyes, but, like, here, too. And that's how I know when I'm, like, really, really tired, and getting to sleep has been difficult. I read Attack on Titan Volume 29. Oh, what I showed you, I think, clips before this, my first 2 rolls for Becca's Bookoplathon, which is starting September 1st, going to September 30th. Like I explained, I'm gonna roll as I go and then get the books from the library. So, Attack on Titan Volume 30, the last translated edition available, is the first book I'll be reading for that. Also, today is the same day as that, like, storm I showed you. It came. We knew it was coming, but it came, and now it's sunny out again. But yeah, it was like, I think the first hurricane, not the first in a series that are supposedly heading this way right now. So yeah, by the time they get up here, they're usually not as strong. So yeah, that was pretty strong, but very quick. So yeah, I don't know what I'm doing this week. I just preparing for my restock on the 1st, which will be next Tuesday, my fall restock. I haven't been doing my administrative stuff properly for my Etsy shop, so yeah. But preparing for that, preparing for the sale that will happen a couple of weeks after that. And so yeah, I guess this week will be pretty Etsy focused. At some point I'll get my test results from what do you call it? The doctor. So we'll see. Otherwise, yeah, I don't really have anything planned this week other than that. So I'll check in when I check in, and that will be whenever that is. I hope you guys are having a good week, and I'll see you guys next time. What I just showed was the fact that I got an advanced reader copy of Peace Talks by Jim Butcher from Christine, I think it is. Let me just double check her name. Yeah, Christine. We're both in the bullet journal for readers book Facebook group, and people were talking about books that they were going to read soon, and someone mentioned Peace Talks, and I want to read that, and I said so, and Christine was like, oh, I got an ARC, do you want it? And I was like, sure. So yeah, she mailed it to me, and now I have it. It smells a lot like perfume, or maybe that's my dad cleaning with something, but yeah, so yay me. Alright, and we are back to do my next roll for Bookoplathon. No, it's not September yet, obviously. And I have not picked my ebook or audiobook yet, but I have some options, and I'm gonna go with the flow on that. So, yeah, that's where I was. I'm ready. I figure we could do the next roll, because all of those options are ones that I can get really quickly from the library without a wait. So let's pick the next book. 6, and it's a double. So I plan to start out with 5 rolls in total, so now I have 6 rolls. But yeah, so 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Young adult. I think I know what I'm going to read for that. Um, there's only one that I really... Oh no, that's not true. Oh, I have options for that too. Okay, so that's my third roll. I'm gonna have to do another one. I'll come back when it's time. Off the top of my head, for Bookoplathon, young adult, there's Rise and Ruin, the third and final book in the Grisha trilogy, and that's probably what I will read because I need to get that over and done with, honestly. The other option is either rereading Sarah J. Maas's A Court of Mist and Fury, or finally reading the third book in that series, A Court of something. Not Frost and Starlight, because I think that's the novella. Whatever the third book in that series is, I forget. So those are my two options. I'd really just like to do the Sarah J. Maas book, but I know, I need to finish this stupid Grisha trilogy. So that's probably what I'm gonna read. Those are the only really young adult books that, not that I want to read, but that I want to prioritize, I guess. I mean, there are others. If there's The Fire on High, I think that's young adult. It might not be. By Elizabeth Acevedo, and there's also Cemetery Boys. Oh God, why am I doing this to myself? There's Cemetery Boys, and then there's another, Aristotle and Dante, whatever the rest of that title is, because those would also fit for Hispanic Heritage Month. Damn. Let me stop there. I have a double. I'm not gonna roll the next roll until I've read those books, so no more Bookoplathon updates here, but let's go. Interesting. Me getting 2 arcs in 2 days. One was from a friend passing it on, and this one I requested on Goodreads. I entered the giveaway and got it unexpectedly. So yeah, I gotta find out when this comes out, so I guess I have to read it and review it before then. But it says November 2020, so I got some time because... Okay. This is what I woke up to this morning. That's my building, and this is down the block. Isn't that wonderful?
When I am moaning and panicking in the middle of the month, please remind me that I have done this to myself, because I'm making a decision right now that I know that I'm probably going to regret, because the book that I'm going to use for my punishment, which is a book over 500 pages, is Warbreaker by Brandon Sanderson.
Oh,
so,
Becca. Becca, what are you doing? Why?
So many comments on that video saying that people strongly recommend that I read Warbreaker first, but nobody will tell me why, because I might spoil it, and I was really torn.
Hi guys, so it's Sunday. I'm gonna wrap this up. I thought there would be more clips of things I actually did rather than just receiving stuff and a surprise wake-up call Saturday, but it is what it is. My vlogging this week has been horrendous, as last week, so sorry for this vlog, I guess, but so I didn't wind up doing like a whole weekly spread. I already explained why, but what I did was kind of like a rolling weekly. In my case, I just wrote out a list of tasks that I wanted to accomplish this week, and that included Instagram posts and videos to upload, and I got most of that done or made a huge dent in them. The things that, like, I showed like a really quick look at it just before this clip, but it was very focused on my restock, which will happen on Tuesday of next week, so, and getting prepared for that, and then for the sale I plan to have around the 21st, either the week leading up to it or the week after. I haven't decided yet. So yeah, this is all in my Etsy shop, link down in the description as always. So I worked on updating my pictures on Flickr, like making sure I have the product photos in the right albums and labeled and stuff so I can find them for social media. I've been sharing on social media, promoting my stuff, figuring out the whole Facebook, Instagram shop thing. It's frustrating. I'm taking it slow. Also working on my spreadsheet that I use to keep track of everything, like to price stuff out, to decide on sales and sets and things like that. So yeah, there's that. So the other thing that's been going well. The other thing though that I've shown you is like Becca's Bookoplathon. Like somehow this week it kind of became a book or a reading vlog. This half of this half of the vlog. My window's open and people are talking in the other room. But oh, I don't do good when other people are talking. I get distracted. Yeah, so I did another roll for Becca's Bookoplathon. I'm gonna say this now. Today is the 30th. Tomorrow's the 31st. I'm not gonna finish what I started, which was finally A Way of Kings. I've made a decent dent in it, and I'm gonna keep going, but I kind of also want to reread The Queen's Bargain, so I might go into that. But so yeah, that's going to be, but The Way of Kings, I have it on ebook on my phone, so I got the download earlier this year through Tor.com, and yeah, that's going to be my ebook to fulfill my second role. The third role I got was young adult, and I wound up requesting Ruin and Rising by Lee Bardugo, I think, from the library, and that's on the way. I'll pick that up. I also have to pick up my other book, Attack on Titan Volume 30, which is my chance card. So that's happening. I had 2 random somewhat arcs. So the other thing I didn't really go into but happened this week, I don't want people to worry, because I'm not worried, I'm not concerned at all. Like, as you saw, by the time I came back home, it wasn't an issue really anymore in front of my building. But I mentioned at the start of this week that I hadn't been sleeping well, and I felt like it had to do with too much screen time and working on my shop restock update, and all of that stuff was not helping. And then I've been reading so many ebooks, which is part of the reason why I'm going to take my time with Way of Kings. So Friday, I did a bit. I listened to like a sleepy time playlist, and it helped a bit. But Saturday night, I went to sleep at 2 a.m. After just laying there exhaustingly. And before that, I put on a playlist. It's like REM Sleep from Spotify, and that knocked me out because my window was open. And you guys know I'm in New York City. I'm on the first floor, and my bedroom window is literally right by the bed, and it faces the street, the sidewalk. And there was a shootout that night, early morning, and I slept through it. Didn't know anything was happening. I woke up around 10:30, and found out by looking out the window there was caution tape, police yellow caution tape outside my building and covering most of my block. There's little yellow placards for bullet casings and also blood splatter, and I'm so sorry. Maybe I should have put like a trigger warning or something before I said that. I apologize. So yeah, missed it all. Had no clue, didn't hear a thing, slept through it. I got good sleep though. And there was a police officer posted outside most of the day. We went out to go visit my grandmother, bring her her mail, and just like see her. She doesn't live that far, but we left. So down the block was where the shooting apparently actually happened, and then whoever it was, they all came running down to this end of the block, and whoever got hit was leaking. So yeah, by the time we got back, the tape was gone and the yellow placards were gone from most of our block. It was just that far corner where the shooting happened that the crime scene unit was still there for. So yeah, and then by the end of the day they were gone. No idea what happened. This is not like a dangerous neighborhood. The last time anything violent, and the last time anything violent happened was several years ago, and then the time before that was over 10 years ago. But this is not an affluent neighborhood by any means. And people are not always nice, but violence doesn't really happen. It hasn't since I was a teen, when we were dealing with like blood and Crip war. So anyway, that happened. I'm fine. I'm good. I slept like a baby, and then again last night. So I'm feeling so much better. The headaches is gone. I haven't been reading that much. After I finished Binti, which was good, I did start, like I said, Way of Kings, but it wasn't. I'm taking it slow, but even though it's moving really quickly, I'm like 200 something pages in, I think. So I feel like there might have been something else. Oh, so yeah, BTS stuff. I watched the VMAs today. I should have just watched Black Panther, but I forgot. I didn't realize that was today. That it was going to be on Channel 7 for free, and the Chadwick Boseman thing was going to happen after a tribute or whatever it is they were doing. I didn't realize that most of it was over. Otherwise, I would just watch that and then watch the VMAs performances on YouTube later. But I'm tired. I took a lot of product photos and I've been cleaning jars to reuse for new products. So, but that I'll work on like later next week. I think this is going to be a temporary ending for the BTS bubble for me, because this week I have watched again a lot of BTS content. So I'm gonna take a little break next week at the very least, and we'll pick back up because I feel like they're gonna have a comeback soon. So I'm gonna go to bed now. This is what happens after the braids I had for 2 days, and then I took them out, and then 2 days. Look at my gray hairs, you guys. Can you see that from here? No. Yes, there we go. I kind of have a Rogue thing going on, which I'm not unhappy about, because Rogue is one of my favorite characters. Oh, so we lost Chadwick Boseman. I don't know why my dresser's glowing in the dark, but we lost Chadwick Boseman. That man was powerful to have been dealing with stage 4 cancer and filming so many things, so many emotionally and physically and mentally stressful things. None of us had any clue. So, and then it's just a resigned feeling for me right now, possibly because of sleep deprivation and then focusing on my business and this very fun, uplifting BTS song. But the shooting of Jacob Blake, it's like, why? There's no reason why. Just stop. Just stop. Let's work on making that happen. Let's do that. I'm gonna go now. There are, as always, links in the description to support the Black Lives Matter movement, NAACP, to learn more about what's happening, who's being shot, and what's going on. Breonna Taylor's killers are still walking around with no consequences beyond, I hope, their consciousness. But they are still, there's no consequences for them. And I sit here as a black woman in awe of how many gymnastics people will go through to not care. With that fun note, I'm going to go because this turned out longer than I planned and expected, and I should not be surprised at this point. So if you like this video, do hit that like button. Subscribe if you want to see more vlogs. My next vlog will definitely be My next 2 vlogs will definitely be Bookoplathon heavy, but also maybe more studio vlogish if I can remember to film myself making things and packing things and creating. And oh, my COVID test results came in and I am negative, so there's a happy ending for you. I hope you guys are staying safe, washing your hands, wearing your mask when you can't be 6 feet away from people outdoors, and staying safe, taking care of yourself mentally, physically, emotionally, spiritually. I mean that 100% to every single person who sees this, and I will see you guys in the next video.